We're joined now by Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders, who is in Burlington this morning. Senator Sanders, House Speaker Paul Ryan thinks that his legislation can get 51 votes in the Senate. What do you think?
Well, I sure hope not, John. It is an absolute disaster. It is a disgrace. And by the way, this really has nothing to do with health care. What this has everything to do with is a massive shift of wealth from working people and middle-income people to the very richest people in this country. It is a $275 billion tax break for the top 2%. Millionaires will get about $50,000 a year in tax breaks, while at the same time, some 5 to 10 million people are going to lose their health insurance. Premiums are going to soar. The AARP says that if you are 64 years of age and you're making about $25,000 a year, you're going to pay up to $7,000 more for your health insurance. They're going to defund Planned Parenthood, deny over 2 million women the right to choose the health care that they need. They're going to decimate Medicaid, which is why the American Medical Association, the AMA, and the American Hospital Association oppose it in addition to the AARP. This is a disgrace. And by the way, they are so cowardly that they want to go forward before the CBO even gives an estimate as to what it will cost and how many people will lose their insurance.
Well, a lot of charges there. The Speaker says the CBO will be giving, the accountants in Congress will be giving their score on Monday, so it will be able to be a part of the debate. But let me ask you this question about how many people will lose coverage. What Speaker Ryan says is it's an unfair comparison because the people who have coverage now have coverage in a rickety system that is getting worse. Premiums are going up. Insurance companies are dropping out of the system. So it's unfair to compare the people who have it now because the system's falling apart.
Oh, really? Well, 5 to 10 million people are going to have no health insurance at all. Nobody has ever suggested that the Affordable Care Act, Obamacare, was perfect. But it did put 20 million people into the ranks of the insured. In my view, and what the American people want is an improvement on Obamacare, not the decimation of Obamacare and throwing so many people off of health insurance and raising premiums substantially. It is very hard for Ryan or anybody else not to deny that what they are bringing forth is far, far, far worse than Obamacare, and that its primary purpose is massive tax breaks for the very wealthiest people in this country.
There's been a lot of criticism from some senators about what the House is putting together. I wonder if you see an opportunity to use the opposition against the House bill to do something that's closer to what you want.
Well, John, that is a very fair question. But as I understand it, this bill is so outrageous that not only have the Republicans moved forward in the House without the CBO score, they want to move forward in the Senate without any hearings whatsoever. If you realize this bill is going to impact tens and tens of millions of people, and to the best of my knowledge, they want to bring it right to the floor of the Senate. I'm a member of the Health Education Committee. When Obamacare was being debated, we had hearing after hearing, meeting after meeting. It never ended. And these guys want to take a bill so significant to so many people and just shove it through because they don't have the guts to hold hearings. They don't want the American people to know what's going on.
They say that there will be a multi-step process here. This is one step, and then there will be future legislation. So what you might want would be in that future legislation, which would also have a 60-vote threshold. This one has only a 50-vote threshold because of the way it's going through.
Well, they can say what they want, John, but it is impossible for any serious legislator to defend a process by which a bill is coming to the Senate without one hearing before the vote takes place. And I think it's clear to everybody. They want to move as quickly as they can. They are embarrassed about the product. And let's not forget that President Trump, who now I guess today at least supports it, we don't know what he will say tomorrow, but Trump was the guy who said to the American people when he ran for president, oh, don't worry, we got a terrific idea. We're going to provide health care to all people. Well, this is far from it. This is throwing 5 to 10 million people off of the health insurance they currently have.
All right, Senator Sanders, we're going to have to leave it there. Thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you.